The global migration shift is gaining steam. Over 120 million people across the US, Europe, Canada, and Australia say they're considering a move abroad within the next 5 years. US passport renewals hit an all-time high in 2024, and Google searches for how to move overseas spiked up 80% in just 6 months. Why? Skyrocketing housing costs, healthcare costs, burnout, and political fatigue have made people everywhere reconsider where and how they want to live. Today, we're going to walk you through 6 countries that are literally opening the door and inviting you in. Let's find out who qualifies and how the visa process works, the real cost of living in each country, how taxes are handled, and where you might owe nothing, what healthcare looks like, and how much it costs. Why these countries are actually recruiting new residents. And we're not just listing off options, we're giving you the real details you need to figure out if this could actually work for you. The 120 million people considering a move abroad aren't just dreaming, they're acting. Because in 2025, some countries aren't just accepting newcomers, they're actively recruiting them. We're talking low taxes, great healthcare, welcoming visas, and communities that actually want you to show up, stay a while, and thrive. Whether you're burnt out in Boston, priced out in Paris, or just dreaming of a different life, this video can be your field guide. Hi, I'm Farial, and my team behind It'll Be Fun. They left the US almost 4 years ago, and since then, we've helped hundreds of people start over smarter, cheaper, and with more joy. Whether you're planning retirement, working remotely, or just looking for something new, we're here to help. Smash that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss a thing. And if you're serious about making a change, then let's dive into the countries that are waving you in with open arms and what they're offering in 2025. Number 1, Portugal, Europe's warm welcome with ocean views. In 2024 alone, over 10,000 Americans gained legal residency in Portugal, but they were just a slice of the international crowd, making this sunny country their new home. Imagine waking up to the sound of seagulls and espresso cups clinking on cobblestone patios. Portugal isn't a place to live, it's a vibe. It's wine at lunch, long conversations, sea air, and a slower pace of life that actually lets you breathe. For Americans, Canadians, Australians, and other non-EU citizens, the D7 visa is ideal for retirees and passive income earners, requiring €1,100 a month. A digital nomad visa, D8, is perfect for remote workers earning €3,548 or more a month. Both of these require you to become tax resident. So, we recommend you speak with a tax attorney to understand your potential obligation. The NHR is gone, replaced by the IFIC, which offers a 20% flat tax for qualifying professionals in tech, R&D, and innovation. Foreign dividends and capital gains remain exempt. Pensions are now taxed. Healthcare, Portugal's SNS public is strong. Private health insurance plans run about 50 to 80 a month. If you are young, and for us older folks, well, think about €200 a month. But the service provided gives you access to all top-tier hospitals and clinics. Cost of living for a nice middle-class lifestyle for two is definitely affordable. In Lisbon, you're looking about €3 to €3,500 a month for a stylish lifestyle, including rent, food, transportation, and leisure. Madeira, Algarve, and Tivera, you're looking at €2,500 to €3,000 a month for seaside life in a charming, safe community. Flying solo, you can shave off about 30% from the cost that we mentioned. Everyone's different. Live big or keep it simple. Don't worry, you've got options. And a bonus for those Europeans watching this, if you're already a European citizen, just show up. No visa, no red tape. Just register, get your resident certificate, plug into healthcare with your EU card, and enjoy all the rights of a local. Why Portugal wants you. With an aging population, Portugal is welcoming foreign residents who bring steady income, fresh ideas, and community investment. We've seen it firsthand. Retirees spend money locally, which helps young Portuguese stay, work, and build businesses instead of leaving the country. It's a win-win. Locals thrive, and newcomers like us get to build meaningful lives while supporting the communities that they now call home. Up next, we have Mexico, a cultural powerhouse that feels like home. More than 1.6 million Americans live in Mexico, and that number is growing every year. Picture walking to your corner market for fresh tortillas, waving at your neighbors, and spending your Friday night listening to a mariachi band in the plaza. This isn't a tourist fantasy. It's daily life in Mexico. Mexico offers great visa options. For example, the temporary resident visa requires proof of either monthly income of around $3,100 or savings and investment balance of approximately $124,000. It's valid for 1 to 4 years, and it can lead to permanent residency, which for many means they can use Social Security to qualify. Mexico has a territorial tax system. So if you earn income abroad and don't live there more than 183 days a year, you likely won't owe Mexican taxes. But if you become a tax resident, you'll of course pay taxes on your global income at rates up to 35%. There's also a 16% VAT, small local property taxes, and no estate or inheritance tax. Foreign tax credits help avoid double taxation. Healthcare affordable, accessible, and professional. Private clinics in major cities rival US standards. Consultations run about $20 to $40. Full insurance plans can cost about $100 to $200 a month. The cost of living. Inland cities, you're looking at about $2 to $2,500 a month for a comfortable life. That includes rent, groceries, healthcare, and transportation. In beach towns, a little bit more, $28 to $3,500 a month for coastal lifestyle with modern conveniences. Why they want you? Mexico's government sees long-term foreign residents as economic contributors. They boost tourism, real estate, and local service economies. Up next, number 3, we have Spain, where bureaucracy meets sangria. Spain saw a 300% jump in American applicants for its digital nomad visa in just 1 year. Want to write your novel in a whitewashed village in Andalusia? Zoom call from a co-working cafe in Valencia, or spend your weekends hopping between art museums and seaside tapas bars. Welcome to Spain. Or even remote work feels like vacation. Visas for non-EU citizens. The digital nomad visa requires about €2,600 a month income. It's valid for 1 year, renewable with a pathway to long-term residence. Taxes. Under the Beckham law, you pay a flat 24% only on Spanish source income for 6 years. This is ideal for digital workers abroad. Now, you may have heard that Spain is considering doubling the property tax for non-EU, non-resident buyers, raising it from about 6 to 10% to 12 to 20% at the time of purchase. It's a one-time tax, not yearly. So if you buy a home before becoming a legal resident, you could face these higher costs. But if you get your residency first, you'd likely pay the standard rate. The law isn't final yet, but timing your move right could save you thousands. Healthcare. Spain's public health system ranks among the best in the world. EU citizens can use their EHIC for access. Private care is widely available for $50 to $80 a month. Keep in mind the cost of private healthcare goes up as you age, but at least you're here to have this issue, cost of living. Major cities such as Madrid and Barcelona, you're looking at €3,000 to €3,800 a month for housing, healthcare, transit, food, and fun. Secondary cities such as Valencia, Granada, and the Canary Islands, you plan on spending about $2,400 to $2,800 a month. We always recommend that you plan for a couple hundred more than that so you have a cushion in case of inflation or poor exchange rates, things out of your control. We said this before, but just in case you missed it, bonus for Europeans. If you're from the EU, no visa is necessary. You can live, work, and get healthcare access seamlessly. Just register locally and become part of the community. Why would Spain want you? Well, see, Spain's national demographic plan aims to repopulate rural areas, boost digital infrastructure, and attract talent. So you are supposed to be part of that solution. You may have heard about the marches in the cities due to the housing crisis. So in order not to add to the issue, we recommend that you take a further look out into the country. It's beautiful, affordable, and welcoming. Up next, we have Costa Rica. Nature, tranquility, and a tax haven. Costa Rica ranks in the top 5 happiest countries globally and remains one of the most popular destinations for people seeking peace, biodiversity, and sustainability. Pura Vito with practical perks. Costa Rica has become a top pick for Americans looking to live abroad, and for good reason. Whether you're retired, working remotely, or just looking for a slower pace of life, Costa Rica offers a mix of natural beauty, stable governance, and surprisingly friendly